Hi, Jax. I'm. If you're watching this, then I'm glad you clicked on the video. I'm really happy you did. So my name is Eric. Y'all obviously don't know me yet, but I'm hoping you do get to watch some of my other videos and hope that you get to know me. I did have an introductory video to my channel a couple weeks after I posted my first video because I didn't really know what to post on my channel yet, but that's besides the point. What I wanted to say was I read your post on your the fact that you plan on running away, and that just didn't sit right with me. Now I know that you're probably not gonna change your mind on this if you already plan it out, but I really want to just tell you how I feel about that. Now, I know you're your own person, you can make your own decisions, but I just really want to try and warn you about making a mistake that you'll probably regret. Now, I read your post, you said you had a plan, but I really wanted to get to the specifics of your plan. Like, what do you intend to do for money? Because if you're going to run away, you would have to steal some money or find a way to get some money, like $500, because that should at least last you about a few weeks. Because if you don't have money, then you can't really get good food or water. And and there's no real way of you forgetting or of you actually getting money if you get a job, because most people wouldn't hire you, and the people who would hire you for a job would probably just refuse to pay you at all. And also a lot of people, and you're not really that much of a fighter. You also said in one of your posts you're not a fighter, you're a lover, so you wouldn't really last long in the fight. Someone would probably just grab you, take your money, beat you up, and leave. So you wouldn't really have a lot of money to buy food or water. If you were planning on running away, the best advice I could give was taking some money from your parents or asking your friends for money so that you can buy rations, food, anything you need to survive. But that would just be a really bad idea because you're gonna run out of money eventually, and when you get hungry, you you're likely going to have to turn to scrounging into someone's leftovers in the garbage bin. And we all know we don't want that because you could get sick from disease and illness and die, or just die of starvation, which is an even more painful way to die. I know you don't want people saying, "Oh no, I don't want to lose you. Oh no, Jax, I don't want you to die." But we really care about you. We're saying this stuff because we care about you. We want you to live. We don't want it to see you get hurt physically or emotionally, and we don't want you to die. We don't want you to throw your life away because you feel like nobody understands you. You feel like you have no one who cares. You feel like you're a bad person. I feel like a bad person all the time. I am a bad person, and I'm ashamed of the person of who I am. I am ashamed of the person who's speaking to you right now. But I just really wanted to make this video for you. So, yeah. But another argument I wanted to bring up was what would you do if you got sick? Now, sickness, illness, and disease is very common. It's very common for people who are homeless, because if you get sick or illness or disease, you'll likely die. You're probably gonna die because If you don't have money, you can't get proper medicine or get treated at doctors. And if you did have the medicine, you would likely just fall ill all over again because you don't have a house to live in because you're just gonna get cold. Now it would make now you would be less likely to fall ill if you had a tent, but it wouldn't really keep you warm for that much longer, especially in the winter when it gets much colder and it's rain, it's freezing, lightning storms, winds, blah blah blah. You're gonna get cold eventually. You're gonna get sick eventually, and we really don't want it for you. Now, after your post, you said like in a few weeks you're gonna find a bridge. Right? You really didn't really elaborate further on what you can do after that because I'm really concerned you didn't really think that far ahead beyond the fact that you're gonna find a place to sleep the first night after you run away from home because you're really gonna need to find a way to find a good consecutive sleeping spots where you can't get attacked while you're sleeping, or you can't fall ill. And like if I were you, I would likely drop by my friend's house every so often, like every couple weeks to just get some food, water rations, anything I need, and then go on my way because like there's no way you're gonna survive out there on your own, especially with all these predators, rapists, psychopaths, killers. Like you never know who's out there. And like you said before, you're not a fighter. And there are some people who are very much bigger, taller, stronger, faster than you, and could overpower you easily. And I really don't want you to get hurt. Like there's nothing like this, nothing stopping anybody from just grabbing you, taking you, throwing them into the back of their trunk, and then just driving off with you to who knows where. So we really don't want you to get kidnapped while you're alone out there. And even if you did run away, I'm sure your mother would file a missing persons report and send police. The police would likely find you within a week if they read your post or saw your YouTube channel that you were planning to run away, and would likely go to the nearest bridge. But yeah, even if they did find you, your chances of dying out there are more likely to grow as are more and more likely to come as the further you go down that road that you stay homeless. But the main thing is that if you're running away from home, then you're running away from your problems because this isn't a permanent solution because that pain of abuse, that cycle of abuse, that pain of emotional neglect, that feeling that you were never good enough for your friends, that feeling that no one loves you or cares about you is always gonna stick with you. Like, just think about it. Like, you say all the time that you're a bad friend, right? How are you gonna make up for the fact that you're a bad friend if you never actually do anything because you're running away? You're not actually doing something to solve the problem. If you run away, then how are you gonna be a better friend? You're just abandoning them at that point. Like, how are you gonna make up for them? How are you gonna tell them, I'm sorry? How are you gonna tell them, I need to make it up to you? How are you gonna ever find a way to make it up to them if you're running away from your problems? That's not what a good friend does. And I know you think you're a bad friend. I'm also a bad friend. I also treat my friends like crap, but even if I am a bit of a jerk sometimes, I still try my best to make up for it, and that's why I want to tell you. You can't run away from home because you're gonna run away from your problems, and you're going to running away, and you're leaving the people who actually love you, like your mother, your cat. I know you have a cat. Your cat's probably gonna miss you. Yeah, I know your cat's probably gonna miss you. And you can't take your cat with because your cat's gonna probably get hit by a car if you take him or her with you. I don't know what gender your cat is, but that's besides the point. The point is that you can't run away from the people who love you. Okay, You think you're a bad person, right? How are you gonna do anything to fix that? How is running away from home gonna solve the fact that gonna resolve any issues you have internally? Like, how is running away gonna make you a better person? Because you're not owning up to your mistakes. You're not doing anything to fix the damage you've caused, to say sorry to the people you've hurt. You're running away from that. You're running from the need to help others, to solve your problem, because you're throwing away all the chances you have of actually being a better person. You're throwing away the chances of redemption, closure, and actually showing people you care about that you truly love them and that you never wanted to hurt them. Now, and that you really do love them, and we love you. I love you, and I don't want to see you get hurt. But what you need to remember is that you can't run away from your feelings forever. Those feelings of pain, neglect, those will always follow you because you never found the courage to face your fears, to face all your problems head on. And those will carry on with you for the rest of your life. And one day you're gonna wonder, why did I decide to do this? Where did it all go wrong? How did things get this far? And I know that you're feeling pretty bad, but we all care about you. This video was made to show you that I care about you, Jax. And as I promise, I will make you at least one video every day for the next few weeks until you decide to run away, to prove to you that there are people who care about you, to prove that you don't have to run away, to convince you that you don't have to run away, to help you change your mind, to show you that you can still make up for all the way that you've treated your friends, and treated your people the way you've treated your friends. But like, if no one really cared about you, they wouldn't still keep you around. Like, I've been an annoying little prick to my friends for an entire year, 2 years, and they still keep me around. Hell, my best friend is sick of me almost every day. King Jake Birdie gets sick of me every single day. I think he hates me, but like, he still cares about me to a certain degree and still keeps me around, even though I treat him like garbage. But the point is, I still make up for how I treat him by trying to be better every day. And no matter how many times I screw up, he still comes back to me and still lets me into his life because he knows that deep down I truly care for him and that he cares for me and that he doesn't want me to see be miserable. And I know your friends, no one wants you to be miserable. So I will make a video for you every single day to prove that there are people who care about you and that you can still change, that you don't have to run away from your problems or your fears or anything. And that's an Eric guarantee. And if I miss any single day, then you don't then there's nothing stopping me from convincing you to run away. Because if I miss any single day, then I've already failed. Jax, I really need you to think about how far you've come, how much pain you've gone through your whole life to get to this point. And if this is a temporary thing and you're only running away for a few days and you're gonna come back home, it's not a permanent thing, then I'm glad it is. Like, just, but like, if you're just gonna go run away for like a week, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, you come home because you're tired of all of that, then that's fine. But like, If you're gonna run away, be homeless your entire life. You're wasting your life away. You're going to die an unsatisfied, unhappy, and unfulfilled life. And I don't want that for anyone. I want you to be happy. I want you to feel loved. Loved. Anyway, that's all. Bye. Okay. I really didn't plan on how to close this video because I didn't write a script. But once again, everyone loves you. Don't throw away your chances of being a better person and showing the people you love that you care about them. And there are people who do genuinely care about you. Anyway, that's it. Bye.